Warning, this is a movie discussion as well as a movie review. There are spoilers. The whole thing is a spoiler, and it's a little longer than most discussions because this is some deep shit. So get out. It's a satirical representation of white people doing what white people have always done to black folks. Take everything they find more desirable, valuable, and sometimes even superior about black folks, use it to their advantage, claim it, take credit for it, benefit from it, profit from it, all while simultaneously dehumanizing and devaluing blacks as human beings. And that part is very important to acknowledge. This is true Negro horror. The horror of shady white women. The horror of white liberals pretending to be on your side while plotting on how to enslave your ass. This is invasion of the nigger snatchers. Black people's bodies are literally stolen and inhabited, hell, colonized even by white people. This is a pure genius allegory. At first, I thought they were turning Negroes into coons. I was like, okay, sounds legit. They need coons. That makes sense. But there's some serious underlying messages here with this film. Obviously, I'm going to speak on a few themes. The first theme, this is the past and present of the United States. In a nutshell, the literal physical possession of black bodies. It's slavery. It's Jim Crow. It's the fake war on drugs and mass incarceration. It's white people continually finding a way to literally own black people. But again, this is a satirical display of said slavery. White folks going even beyond slavery. They then took it to a new level. White folks then found the ultimate way to own a nigga, to harvest and use nigga skills. The second thing, it's appropriation, right? The ultimate cultural appropriation. I can't beat a nigga, so I'ma just be a nigga. Walter, the groundskeeper granddaddy, this dude was beat by Jesse Owens in 1936. And this nigga been salty as fuck for 80 years. He had to invent him a way to steal a nigga and be a nigga and do sprints in the dark in the middle of the night. Nigga just running because he can, chopping the shit out of some wood, just happy as fuck. Just happy to have the physical attributes of a young black man. The third theme, white mediocrity meets black creativity and steals it. This goes along with the whole appropriation thing. The art dealer, he wants Chris's eye, so he takes it. Literally. Sound familiar? This happens literally like every day. The next thing, this party and his experiences there represent America and represent being black in America. It's uncomfortable and it's fucking exhausting sometimes. Yes, you're looking for brown faces when you're in a sea of white. And yes, white people want to tell you that they love Tiger Woods and Obama as volunteer evidence that they aren't racist. This is our life, and this is why we need to get the fuck away from white folks sometimes. And they refuse to even try to understand this. They can understand boys' night out, girls' night out, and just wanting a moment with people who are like you and have shared experiences with you. But they can't understand why on earth anybody would want a space without them in it. Sometimes we don't want to be bothered with y'all I don't see color asses. The next theme, so the art dealer tells Chris that they choose blacks because some people want to be stronger, faster, cooler. As I said, white folks have a history of taking what they want from black people and black culture as long as they can profit from it. Otherwise, they've never seen our humanity. And, to them, we're completely disposable. All they see is inferior niggers over here. And so they lack overall empathy. And this is how they convince themselves that criminalizing our every action is okay. This is why excuses are more often made for the white kids and black kids are punished to the highest extent. And yes, this goes back to slavery. Back when, hey, they're stronger and don't burn in the sun, let's use them for the ways in which they benefit us, but they're not really human. Blacks are the trendsetters, the most creative, and talented people in the United States of America. And almost everything we do is Columbus by white folks. They use us for what they want. They'll use us to sing in a damn Disney movie while the white kid gets the speaking role of the same damn character. They take what they want from us and ignore our humanity. That's how and why they can and do justify shooting a black kid walking home from the store. We're disposable. This shit has layers. They can steal us because ain't nobody looking for us. That's why they choose black people. Remember Trayvon Martin? He was dead. The police didn't even go looking for his parents. Okay. So the next theme, this is a tough one for white folks. The horror of white women. White women have historically been getting black men beaten, jailed, killed for centuries. They'll cry wolf, play victim, and everything and everybody after that is on their side. The false claims of everything from he looked at me to rape. White women are still getting black men killed and arrested for making up shit. Did you see how unbothered Rose was after all that shit she lured him into? Looking for her next NCAA target, sipping on milk and shit. White women crying wolf has been the downfall of many a niggas. So now I do want to walk through kind of what I was thinking as I watched the film, just the discussion and review. Quick synopsis. So Chris is a mid-20s African-American man played by Daniel Kaluuya. Excellent job. Who's been dating a Caucasian woman named Becky Rose, played by her name was just Rose, played by Allison Williams. And they go to bumfuck Caucasianville to meet her parents. So my observations. Number one, Rose's parents, Dean and Missy Armitage, are played by Bradley Whitford and Catherine Keener. They are happy as fuck to see a nigga, ain't they? Dean is literally jumping up and down. Listen, black man, if a white man is ever this happy to see you, nigga, run. And you're fucking his daughter, nigga, run. Number two, Dean Armitage speaks openly of how he hates deer and think they should be eradicated. This was cold talk, people. I've seen it with my own eyes from racists. Any dead Negro will satisfy them. Number three, when Rose's parents say her dead grandfather's party is this weekend, he died and they carrying on the tradition. Rose is like, what? Is that this weekend? I was like, this bitch, you know what? I hope everybody already knew she was in on this shit. Number four, Rose's brother Jeremy is crazy as fuck, played by Caleb Landry Jones. I have to mention him because he's a pretty awesome actor himself in everything I've ever seen him in. And he was very clearly disturbed in this role. I thought he was hopped up on coke pretty much every time he was on the screen. Number five, so Chris was outside smoking. And here comes Walter, the groundskeeper granddaddy, running straight at him. Full speed. Like he's at a track meet. Now, hold on. Let me stop right here. What black man don't start running when he see another black man running? Hell, when he see anybody running. Nigga, if I see you coming out some woods running like that, I'm getting in position like we running the goddamn relay. Because the second you catch up to me, I'm right behind your ass. I don't know my way around this bitch. Nigga, lead the way. Number six. It seemed like Missy Armitage has to find Chris's vulnerable spot. I just wanted to point that out. In order to hypnotize him with her fucking teaspoon. And then she sends his ass to the sunken place. Which is pretty fucked up. But I took the sunken place as a representation of how white folks take everything from black people. They take and take and take. And you're forced to observe it and live it. But there's nothing you can do about it. And that's how I feel every day. When I think about the overall history of this country, white folks be talking about what black folks don't have as if they didn't historically do everything in their power to block and prevent us from having it. No, my grandparents didn't have things to pass down, certain things to pass down to us for a reason. I don't know. that's how I took the sunken place to be. Number 7. So white folks roll up to this party looking like a funeral procession, and they say dumb, passive, racist shit that white people really say in real life. They express their love for random Negroes like Tiger Woods, which is hilarious because they do this shit in real life. Do we walk up to white folks and be like, yo, that Meryl Streep is some damn body, ain't she? No, no, we don't. Stop it. Number 8. Chris tells Rose that Georgina is unplugging his phone. And he's like, maybe it's because she don't like me because I'm with a white girl. That's the thing. Okay, real quick, let's talk about this. Some black women do side-eye black men who are with white women, but not for the reasons white women seem to think. Trust me, it's not jealousy. Ironically, it's more for the reasons that are presented in this film. It's a trust thing. That's why when more than half of white women voted for Trump, no black women were surprised. Because we already know. That's why niggas be getting side-eye. So anyway, Rose didn't have no ass at all. And if that's the type of ass you like, there ain't much any of us can do for you anyway. So have at it. Number 9. The real nigga in Georgina was trying to get the fuck out. And what does Chris do? He calls her a crazy bitch. This is what men get for thinking all women are crazy. Now you're going to end up just like her in the fucking sucking place trying to tell another nigga to get out. Number 10. Chris is smart. And that's very important in this film because we're always talking about how black folks in horrors and thrillers would be doing dumb shit. Well, Chris wasn't doing dumb shit. He made logical decisions and actions and realized he was in a fucked up situation and needed to get out. And guess what? He survived. Number 11. So I guess the real nigga in Georgina left that box of pictures there for Chris. But I also considered that Rose did it on purpose, just to fuck with him, She seems like she get off on that shit. But I guess it was Georgina. I was wondering how long it was going to take him to figure out she was in on it. Of course she was in on it. She voted for Trump. Number 12. Surely the irony of a shackled black man using cotton to escape the situation was not lost on anyone. But just in case, I can't leave that out. Number 13. When Chris busts Jeremy upside the head with that, what the fuck? I don't know what that was. A croquet ball, a bocce ball, I don't know. Some shit you find at some white folks' house. Then he rams the fuck out of Dean with a deer head. Even more irony. Killing white people with their own white people shit. And remember Dean said he wanted to eradicate deer? Well, now one just eradicated your ass. Then Chris kills Missy without fucking hesitation. Yes, that's how you do this. Kill these motherfuckers on sight. Don't pause. We don't have shit to say to each other. I'm finna fucking kill your ass. Number 14. So Chris puts Georgina in the car, and we know this isn't gonna end well. And Georgina wakes up like, you ruined my house. I would have been like, bitch, I just killed your whole fucking family. Georgina don't know what the hell is going on. She worried about the goddamn house, the other people in it burning up. So number 15. I don't know why Walter shot himself. It was heartbreaking. I'm like, dude, you're free. Don't do it. You'll probably never drink a cup of tea again, but you're free. And then he just, I don't know. I didn't think maybe he thought he was going back to the sunken place. I don't know. This part kind of lost me if anybody wants to explain it to me. Number 16, where does nigga Rod get a cop car? Here he comes saving the day, played by comedian Milton Lil Rel Howery. Rod T.S. motherfucking A. He brought most of the film's comedic relief, and he couldn't resist telling Chris one last time, I told you not to go in that house. And then Rose dies, movie over. Great fucking job. I have 0 dislikes. Great acting. Daniel Kaluuya, awesome. This gets a fucking 10. All I can say is the next group of white folks I see playing bingo are all getting ran the fuck over. I don't care where the fuck they are. I'm not taking any chances. I'm running their asses over. And while I'm on the subject, they ain't drinking no fucking tea either.